Dangal greetings. Today we are presenting our midterm project in OOP.
We are tasked to create a clinic management system using Java. The system must be able to store data and retrieve them upon request using the system. It must also do basic math calculations for computing the total amount of every transactions made.
First here, we have the dental clinic class where we handle client registration and transaction management. Follow a structured menu-driven approach, continuously displaying options for user to either register a new client, add a transaction, view transactions, or exit the system. The program runs an infinite loop, prompting the user for input and processing it via a switch statement.
Next, we have the clinic management class that serves as the core logic of managing other classes. It maintains the array list objects to store lists of dentists, clients, and transactions, ensuring dynamic data handling. And the initialize method preloads two dentists with their respective IDs, names, and contact details, and offered services. When a new client registers using register client method, the system collects their name, contact numbers, and address, then assign a unique client ID generated by generate client ID method, which follows the format based on the current EAN and incrementing number. The client is then stored in the client list. The add transaction method enables user to select a client by ID, choosing a dentist and add services with specified quantities. Transactions are stored in a list, and users can view them using view transactions. Helper methods like find client and select dentist simplify data retrieval.
Third, we have the client class that basically represents the client entity in the dental clinic system, storing essential details such as ID name, contact number, and address. It has four private final fields, ensuring that once a client is created, their details cannot be modified. The constructor initializes these fields when a new client object is instantiated. Additionally, the class provides two getter methods, getID and getName, allowing controlled access to the client's ID and name while keeping other details private.
Next, we have the dentist class that represents a dentist entity in the dental clinic system, storing details such as ID, name, address, contact numbers, and commission rates and offered services. It has five private final fields, ensuring that once a dentist object is created, its attributes cannot be modified. The constructors initializes these fields, converting the provided array of services into an array list for easy management. The class also provides getter methods such as getID, getName, and getServices, allowing controlled access to the dentist details. Additionally, the offerService method checks whether a specific dentist provides a specific service by verifying its presence in the services list.
The transaction class represents a dental service transactions for a client, storing details about the client, dentist, dentist involved, services provided, service counts, and total cost. It has private fields to store client object, list for dentist, services, and service count, as well as total cost, variable to track the total transactions amount. The constructor initializes this list and set total cost to zero. The add service method allows adding a dentist, service, and quantity to the transactions while updating the total cost using calculate cost. The calculate cost method assigns a fixed price to services and multiplies it by the account where applicable, it and multiplies it by the account where applicable. Finally, print transaction display the transaction details, including the client's name and ID, dentist, services rendered, quantity, and total amount due.
Now we are going to run and display the output.